What's up, guys? It's your girl Nessa for Life coming to you with another video. Today video is more on a serious topic. It's a vlog discussing depression, so please stay tuned. So guys, I'm back. So today I read a post. It was a repost about if your significant other's not picking up the phone, if not trying to talk to you stuff, does that mean they're talking to someone else? And my response was most of the time it does, but there are other times where they are dealing with things such as depression or just don't want to be bothered or something like that. I'm definitely one for in a relationship. Ideally, communication is major, but at the same time, if you know the person you're with, then you will understand what they're going through. So with that being said, I really want to shift my focus on the depression part. So I've had a friend who said he wouldn't be able to handle that if the person he was with was battling with depression and became standoffish. He would have to talk to other people. And in life, everybody's entitled to however they feel. They're entitled to believe whatever they want to believe, live however they want to live. But just from a person dealing with depression, from my side of things, from my experience with things, is that if someone is going through something and number one, they cannot talk to you about it, and you're their significant other, then that will be a major cause of them seeping even low. If there's someone going through depression in your life, the best thing you could do is either A, be very supportive, B, understand when they need space, or C, just be there. A lot of times people think that being there is talking and running their mouth and you always have to say something, or they think that it's a magical pill. If you go to a psychiatrist, everything will be all right. A psychiatrist and a pill are not cures. No matter what, it's not a cure, because the moment that pain leaves, it'll eventually be back. See, think about depression and the pills that you guys constantly try to push at people. It's almost like a Tylenol. When you're having pain, right? We take a Tylenol, we take a Motrin or Advil or whatever, and it takes the pain away for the moment. But then when that pain gets back, you have to retake that. So in retrospect, if someone always has to live off of medicine all the time to, balance their moods, do you think they're going to be happy people? No, because the underlying issue is still there. So you guys have to understand that sometimes instead of you, you need to go to a psychiatrist. So what is the psychiatrist going to say? Because at the end of the day, if you're sad, you're sad. If you're mad, you're mad. If you're angry, if you're going through something, nothing they say, if you really don't want to hear it, is going to change a thing. It's not. If you talk to the psychiatrist, you can go to a psychiatrist and they can tell you all the tools to help get you through your day. But then the moment you get home and you realize all that you're going through is still there, then what? Right? You're still going through it. So if I am sitting here and I'm over here like I'm depressed, I lost my job, I have my kids I need to feed, I have no money for rent, every resource everyone told me to try is not working, and I just don't know where it's going to come from. Yes, I'm definitely a Christian. I definitely believe in God, and I definitely know his power. But at the same time, sometimes you're just sad. Sometimes you're just upset that, God, why I gotta keep going through it? It's not like your faith does not move or be shifted because you're honest. God understands that you're going to be honest. God understands that it is going to be hard sometimes. But you have to be real about it. And then you have to understand that, what I'm saying? If you make people feel they can't come to you and you're supposed to be the person loving them, are you really loving them? If they can't come to you and they got to keep it a secret, their depression is going to get into a more darker place. I served 7.5 years in the United States Navy, and when I got out, for 2 whole months, they never paid me my last check at that time. Rent was due, my kids needed to eat, I had no other money, I wasn't getting help by their fathers, I wasn't doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was trying to look for jobs and nobody wanted to hire me. Oh, you're overqualified. I don't care if I'm overqualified. I need a job. Obviously, I knew I was overqualified, but I knew I needed to work. So if I want to take $10 an hour, $15 an hour, something was better than nothing at that moment, but nobody would hire me. So what happened was I became withdrawn from my kids. I made sure they ate. I sat them in front of the TV because my girls were pretty good. They didn't get into anything. They weren't kids that did the most, thank God, at that time. At that time. But you know, they were pretty good. You know, God was definitely by my side. And I was basically like, I wanted to sleep all day. You know, I didn't want to talk to nobody. People would call me, I want to answer. You know, it's just a lot of things that people think like, oh, you know, she just she's just being rude. No, because when I try to explain to you what I'm going through, you don't want to hear it. You think you have the answers. You want to tell me how to live my life. But in reality is you have no idea what I'm going through. And even if you have a fraction of idea, you still don't know the full gist of what I'm going through because why? You have not walked in my shoes. We could have both went through the same exact thing or whatever, but how it made you feel and how I feel is two separate things. So reality, you guys gotta get off your high horse. Like it be there. Sometimes being there for somebody is just laying there cuddling with somebody. If they don't want to be touched, it's just laying there, letting them know, hey, I'm here for you. And they be like, oh, just get out the room, blah, blah. Then go watch TV, play a game. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever it is that you need to do, but understand that depression is not about you. And if you think that because someone's going through something and they can't give you their all at that moment, that it's a right to step away, it's a right to invite outsiders in, that you weren't who that person needed in the first place. No shade to you. You just weren't that person. And you have to understand that in life, too many people are self-centered and selfish. And a lot of times they don't think they are, but they are. Anybody who would tell you you cannot be who you are, you cannot feel how you feel, because if you do, they're going to walk away. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's something that you're not harming them. Like, if I can't talk right now because I'm going through something and you don't really want to hear me, why would I tell you? If I'm going through something and you want to give me some whack ass advice and you want to keep constantly talking, but you ain't listening, you talking enough just to respond, then why would I talk to you? Some of y'all be thinking y'all give good advice. Oh my God, you must have faith, believe in God. Where's your faith? Really? I believe in God 100,000,000%. But in the end of the day, my God knows we keep it real. We keep it 100. He made me. That's who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm very analytical. I think about everything. You know what I'm saying? And even though when I bring it to God, I still, I mean, let's be real. Who don't worry? Who just say, I give it to God and that's it? I don't worry no more. You don't worry because you don't know if God put it in your path so that you have to go through this. You know what I'm saying? You're like, dang, I'm about to lose everything, God. Like, really? You about to make me lose everything for me to start over? And sometimes he's like, yep. I mean, you was already. So in the end of the day, if you are not willing to be open-hearted and open-minded, if there's limits to your love, then first of all, you need to be single. Because no one's going to be perfect. People are going to battle with different things. Yes, communication should be open. They should be able to say, I'm going through it. If you are the type of person that gives people limits on when they could be depressed, when they could be sad, when they could be angry, you know what I'm saying? If you think that you control that, then you need not to be with anyone who deals with depression. But just like I told my friend earlier, you don't know, it may not just be your significant other. It might be your child. You know what I'm saying? You can't get rid of your child. And then what if your child is going through something and they're married and they become standoffish? You know what I'm saying? And then their significant other leaves them. Would that make you feel good? Would you be like, what would you say to your child? Because you would have done it. So how would your child cope with that? See, a lot of times you guys give up on people because they're not perfect, but none of us are perfect. You know what I'm saying? Some of us are fat. Some of us are too skinny. Some of us have Our hair is not that nice. Our eyebrows is not that nice. We don't wear makeup. Our nose is big. Our lips are big. Our eyes are crossed out there. We are not perfect. We're broke. Let's keep it real. There's so many people out here broke, faking the funk. Everybody's trying to get where they need to be in life. You know, we make bad decisions on the people who we let into our world. Our kids is getting on our goddamn nerves because some of y'all act like your kids is like angels. No, they're not. Some of them kids be cursing you out. I see it in Walmart, calling you all kinds of names, running around, being hard-headed as hell. I mean, it happens. And if you think that's not a source of depression, you're bugging. Depression comes from all kinds of sources. Depression is not a one-size-fits-all. People don't just get over it because you tell them to. Or you think, oh, well, that's enough. No more complaining for you, Betsy. No. If I want to complain a million times a day, if that's what helps me release the pain, then allow me to do it. If you don't want to be around, then don't be around. But I promise you, it's a lot of people that you probably don't even realize battling depression every single day. There's so many people who get high, who get drunk, who have sex, all to numb the pain. The depression doesn't look the same for everybody. Some people out here partying up, get money out here, just doing their thing. And then when they get home, that facade comes off. And they're unhappy. They're super unhappy. I've had a friend who took his life. He hung himself in front of pretty much his wife found him and his parents found him, right? I never knew he was battling with depression. He was like the most happiest person on earth to me. He just was so pleasant to be around and everything. So his depression looked very different from my depression. A lot of people say, yo, Sophia, you don't look like what you've been through. But there are other people like, you're always sad. Depending on what day you catch me, bro. Some people don't realize the stuff that I go through. I don't always tell everybody. Sometimes I become very withdrawn. Sometimes I smile, I laugh, I joke to ease the pain. Depression comes in every different form and way. So you might be with somebody who may seem the happiest person on earth. And one thing, oh my God, that irks my soul. And when someone uses that word bitter, you guys use bitter as a crutch, as an excuse to treat people like they're garbage. Yes, indeed, I'm saying it. I don't care. Because it is definitely a cause of depression. Me being a single mother, every time I turn around, we have a bad rap. I mentioned in another video. People call us all out of our names. I look at YouTube videos. I read comments all day. I look at people posts. And a lot of times I want to say something, but I'm like, nah. You don't always have to respond to stupidity. You don't. Ignorance is ignorance. People are going to believe what they want to believe. You have to, well, I was out here, I'm the baby mama, she just bitter, sweetheart. 9 out of 10 times he's in her inbox. And she's saying, go screw yourself. For the other portion of it, you know what I'm saying? For the chicks who are still in love or stuff like that, they may got left hanging. What, were they supposed to be happy? I mean, like, let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she don't take care of the kids anyway. She don't do this and she don't do that. A lot of times y'all feed off of what the men tell y'all. Please shut up. Shut up. Okay? And then you got the females who are the single mothers. Some of y'all are better. You know what I'm saying? But in the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be in control of your own feelings. Trust me. I've never really been bitter with none of my exes been with someone else. I really haven't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I may feel some kind of way to the sense like, really, dude? Like, I did all I could for you and this is what I get. But then, oh well. I've always been that type of person. I've never been the type of person who held a grudge for long. And sometimes people take advantage of that because they're like, oh, she'll forgive me and I keep it moving. And so, you know what I'm saying? That caused my depression because I feel like I take on the world. And then the moments when they going through something, they call on me. They don't call on that wife. They can't talk to you. But they'll call me, hey, can I get some advice? Why do I have to carry your burden and my own? But because I am who I am, I take it on. Family going through stuff, I take it on. Kids driving me crazy or kids going through stuff, I take it on. Kids feeling sad and low, I take it on. Work, you know what I'm saying? Oh, people don't understand it. Let me teach them. I take it on. I take everything on from everybody. But then what gets given back? Sometimes you don't realize that you guys will be the major source of people depression. You cheating, source of depression. You always got your hand on and somebody have to pretty much put you before them, source of depression. People lose their job, sources of depression. People, kids, you know, they're not doing good, they're struggling, source of depression. Oh my God, am I not doing enough as a mom? You know what I'm saying? Kids bad as hell. What am I doing wrong? Kids just making stupid decisions. Dang, I thought I taught them. Everything, man. Your house is not how you want it. You ain't got the car you want to drive. Your car is breaking down. You can't get to work. You lose your job. You don't got childcare. You don't got the money. These are all forms of depression. These are things, battles that people deal with every single day. And if you honestly think, if you honestly think that people are going to be happy all the time, people are not going to be withdrawn, you crazy. But what I can say is, if you be that supportive person, if you're there, if you make things fair, if you keep things balanced, I promise you that person battled with depression will have less bad days. They have more good days. But you can't expect them to just get over something because you said so. And you can't expect, if you out here creating more problems for them, that they're gonna be happy. Yeah, you know, the last thing I want to hear is my man talking to another female. Granted, people have friends, but a lot of times, a lot of people, not all, but a lot of people don't know where the boundaries end. Some people do, but a lot don't. Oh, that's my friend. That's why I slipped, tripped, and jumped on her. Oh, that's my friend. I'm able to talk to her more than you. The moment you can talk to someone more than your significant other, there is a problem. It is. Some reevaluating needs to be done. So guys, that's where I will leave this topic. Thank you guys for watching. I just wanted to have a real conversation about depression. Depression is very real. Depression is not voluntary at all, unlike popular belief. So please leave any comments down below if you have any other questions. If you're going through something and you want to speak about it, I'm here. Also, like I said, just understand that, you know what I'm saying, sometimes, you know, we can't help it. You know, just be the most supportive person you can. And when it is too much for you, be honest with that. Let them know I have to back up a little bit and regroup. It's okay to say that. It is okay to tell someone how you feel, but do not overshadow what they're going through and make it about you, because that's not being very supportive. So once again, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll have more vlogs like this if you guys want. Please hit like and subscribe. Please also hit that notification bell to see more videos. There's so many different videos in store. But today I definitely had to get this off my chest and let you guys know what's real. All right? Love and peace. Hope you guys have a blessed one.